What's up, everybody? You already know what it is. Another World of Warcraft Shadowlands beta live stream. T is for Torghast. That's good enough for me. We're doing more Torghast runs today. Getting into it, we're finishing them off. I think I got like 9 left. 9 specializations left to take through Torghast, and that'll be a run through with all of them. Not a full run, but a showcase run. Full run would be absolutely insane. So let's see. We've got a few things left here today. I know a couple of the specializations I'm going to run for sure. First thing I need to do, though, is I need to make a mage because it's the only class I don't have made right now. And I need to go ahead and get that made up. So, man, what are we going to do for mage? Mage. Let's see. What's my balance here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horde. So we need to make a horde. Horde mage. Let's do I want to do a Zandalari. Why not? I haven't done one. Let's do it. Let's do the crazy skull female one. There's a pretty cool like tattoo setup they have. Let's get that on there. We're gonna do. Oh no, that's regular trolls. Okay, we're doing regular trolls. Too bad, Zandalari, you don't have the cool tattoos. Yep, so we want skeleton. I want the yellow body paint color. And then for the face paint, there's a skull. I want that to be yellow. Let's get some piercings. Let's go. We'll stick with the bone. Earrings. We'll stick with the bone. We'll just keep this whole skeleton vibe going. And then let's see. Skin color. I really want that like yellow to pop. So we're going to go. There we go. And then let's see what else. We got eye color. What's suitably skeleton-y? I don't actually know. I don't know. I kind of like the green. I don't know. I'm not going to nitpick over it too much. It's a beta character, right? And then hairstyle. We got some crazy hairstyles now. We're going to have like a helmet on anyway, so I don't know if it matters. Let's do this crazy cut here. And then let's go. I don't know, people. This is too many choices for me to make this early on. Tusks, they got these cool. Yeah, let's do like those. And then face. Gotta pick a face. I don't really care. And we're not gonna be Jab Colo Colo. That's not the name we're using. So we're gonna go with this one, which is infinitely more creative and interesting. Set mage. Okay, cool. So we have a skull on our skull tattoo on our actual skull. This is Skullception, Tri-Skulls. And I feel like this would be better like Warlock material than Mage material, but whatever. Okay, so we got the Mage there, and the reason for that is one of the specializations we're going to do today is Frost. Sean says, what up, what up? Nope, what up, what up? Honest thoughts. Like the music, track was too long. Will Crispy, how's it going? So you're doing Torghast as always. Aren't you worried about getting tired of it by launch? No, actually. I've only been doing these runs up to floor 6, and I think the floors go up to like 40 something. So really all I'm doing is kind of sampling each of the specializations in Torghast. Plus, after I get all the specs to run through. So for me, it's more about like my channel is all about showcasing all the specializations and trying to do it on a fairly equal footing, at least through a majority of content. So like I feel bad if you're coming to the channel and you're like, man, Frost Mage is my main, and then you don't get to see me do a run with Frost Mage, and you're like, well, I guess I'll just settle for fire. I don't want that. I don't want that for the viewers. I want them to be able to come to my channel and be like, oh, I know that either he's done this with the specialization that I like to play, or he'll do it with the specialization that I like to play eventually. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm not worried about getting tired of it because I've been having a blast on most of my runs, and it's just been a sampler. of Torghast itself. So, plus there are actually anima powers in Torghast that are specific to each specialization too. So yes, there's some overlap with generic ones and also some overlap with class ones, but you know, it's staying interesting. And honestly, if Torghast can't stand up to that, then it's going to be a garbage piece of content, and I would be worried about it. So, no, I'm not all that worried. Okay, so we're definitely going to do Frost Mage, and I think we're going to do Unholy Death Knight, and then we're going to vote for one of the other ones that I have to do. But I wanted to go ahead and just like kick off right off the bat, get into it. Not worry about the voting and stuff. So we're going to jump in on Frost Mage here at the start. And that way I kind of get the ranged character done. I might save Unholy DK for the last run, so I know I can play something melee at the end, because that's really my jam, is melee stuff. So, yeah. Just like the previous stream, I am practicing using this crazy new Razor Tartarus keypad thing that I picked up to see if it helped me with my carpal tunnel and my wrist issues and nerve issues. So far it's been pretty good, but there's definitely a learning curve. I don't feel like I've been doing too bad. But if you see me like randomly open like my bag window like 18 times, it's because I'm hitting the wrong button on the keypad. So I'm still trying to get used to it. So you guys bear with me on that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to kind of talk more about the different things that I use to kind of help me play the game. For some of those of you who may have the same issues eventually. That's going to be a video coming down the pipeline sometime before the end of the year, I imagine, after I kind of test out a few other things here. All right, so this button is the talent tree. There we go. Got it. We're going to switch over to Frost. Now, I have already done a Fire Run. I haven't done an Arcane Run yet. I'm not exactly excited about doing an Arcane Run, but I do my due diligence, do runs for everything. Theory, what's up, man? Did you get the invite to the guild? Excited to have you and your significant other in the guild. Alliance side, which even though I try to be impartial, does make me a little bit sad, but that's okay. I was talking to someone in a Patreon chat on the channel, or on the Discord server the other day, and just kind of mentioned, like, if we were talking about like classic, or not classic, vanilla classic BC, I'm Horde for life. When it comes to retail, I don't really care. We're going to get set up on the talents here. In the meantime, you guys don't forget to check the links in the description below. Got all kinds of goodies in there. I've got a couple of playlists, Shadowlands beta playlist, as well as a Torghast playlist. If you want to find the other Torghast runs, check that stuff out. Also got a link to the Discord I was just talking about. If you guys want to jump in there, it's 70 members strong and growing every day. Lots of fun. All kinds of stuff in there. WoW stuff, memes, whatever, it's in there. Just kind of like looking at the new Suicide Squad game trailer the other day. That looks pretty sick. But anyway, that link's in the description. Also a link to my Twix. I do like Twix. It's one of my favorite candy bars. My Twitch channel, where I stream stuff that isn't World of Warcraft. That's going to be going live again starting next month. And then finally, there's a link to my Patreon if you guys want to check that out starting next month. Lots of new live stream content coming for patrons. And the current patrons are pretty excited about the content. So, you know, you might be as well. All right, let's get in. That's my spiel. I'll do it again at the end, but we're done with it for now. All right, so I like to do the Glacial Spike build. That's kind of my jam here on the Frost Mage, just building up and hurling a giant spike of ice that hits a bunch of stuff. So that's what we're going to go for. I'm going to see if I can kind of remember. I'm going to do Lonely Winter because I never remember to summon my water elemental anyway, so I might as well just get rid of it. It's kind of like shadow form on Priest that I always forget to use. I always forget to summon the water elemental. Also, I don't like talking about it because a lot of times I say water elemental, and that's embarrassing. So if I'm not using it, I don't have to talk about it until I get an anima power that, you know, refers to it. We're going to pick up Shimmer because I like the double charges on Blink. I think Incanter's Flow is fine on 30. Let's see. I like Frozen Touch as well. Frost is one that I kind of like go for a little bit more of a passive build and just kind of build into a big Glacial Spike as my like main ability. So I like having that there. Frigid Winds is pretty good, but I like having Ice Ward, so I get 2 charges on Frost Nova, give me a little bit of extra like CC survivability. And I think we are actually going to get a lot of use out of Frozen Orb. Let's see, what is the cooldown on that big boy again? 1 minute, that's not too bad. So Frozen Orb will make Blizzard instant cast and increase the damage done by 50%. So a little bit of a wombo combo there. Or Icicle or Ice Lance and Icicles now deal 5% increased damage, hit a second nearby target. Your Ebon Bolt and Glacial Spike also hit a second nearby target for 80% of their damage. So we do actually want to take that so that we can make our Glacial Spike hit a couple of extra targets. And that's really all we want. And I mean, all we get out of that is a Shimmer, which replaces Blink. And then we need to put Glacial Spike down on our bar somewhere, which we will do. And then we'll set up our keybinds real quick. Let's see. Theory said, haven't been on to check yet. I figured since it seemed that the server is highly alliance, it would be good to put my 1 top level alliance in there. You're right. You're not wrong. Have all Horde on my main server. Plus, I was able to keep my Choppington name on Proudmoore, and that means my Lumberjack transmog gets to stay. You have inspired me to do, like, super meme stuff. I need to get with you and like talk about all the little macros you have set up, because now I really want to do them. So I'm going to steal that idea from you and use it. I think it'll be pretty entertaining. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up our skills and abilities, which is that button. Look at me go. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff that we want here, but we do want Frost Bolts, Ice Lance, Flurry, and then we're going to want to chunk into our Glacial Spike. Boop. And then we're also going to want to keep our Blink handy. We're going to want to keep our Frost Nova handy. Not use it like that. And then we're going to want our Frozen Orb and Blizzard as well. So we'll grab Frozen Orb and we'll grab Blizzard. We also have Cone of Cold, which we can throw in there. Anything else that we really, really want to put in there? Like to have on hand pretty easily. I don't think so. Oh, Fire Blast is nice to finish off targets, actually. I know it sounds weird, but it works. I do want to put Arcane Explosion on here just to kill mall rats with. Okay, this is good enough to roll in there with, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go in, get started. I need my Arcane Intellect. I need to remember to cast my Ice Barrier when I can. It's going to take me a minute to like kind of get into the flow and get used to this. I play almost like exclusively Fire Mage. I dabble in Frost a little bit and dabble in Arcane even less. Drives my wife crazy, but saying lumberjack puns while executing makes me laugh. I'm a huge fan, so definitely on board with that. Aggie has 756 pets. Absolutely ridiculous. She's going for the 800 pets achievement. I'm glad you're saying my jam now. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, an epic right off the bat. So we can increase Phantasma earned, which is really good, or blinking through a maw rat will instantly kill it and grant 3 extra charges to your blink spell. Say what? Okay. Okay. We actually need to swap these. So if I... All right, so we just kind of like Frostbolt and build up our icicles until we get a little Ice Lance like that. There we go. And then we can just... Boop. Wow, that's insane. Glacial Spike! Ugh. Oh, man. 9,000 crit and we have nothing going on yet? That's pretty sick. I'm a fan. Already looking nice. I really like that we can blink through maw rats. That's actually... We're going to get a ton of blink charges. Wow. Blink. Oh, is it capped at 5? Oh, why did I do that? No! Frozen orb. Keybinds. Wow, that was a lot of procs for Ice Lance. Oh, probably because Frozen Orb. Yep. Alright, I am going to have to eat, unfortunately. I know, I'm a scrub. Man, where do we want to... Probably shouldn't have got rid of Counterspell. Actually, I didn't even need to put this on my bar. That was just stupid of me. Just eat one of these. What's going to be nice on the mage is getting the ability that lets us attack something new and heal. Alright, so we just blink and blink. And then we can... see how much Blizzard does. Trying to keep my clicky mechanical keys on this thing from making too much noise. Glacial Spike. Oh, we got massive striked. That's not cool. Run away. Really? Yeah, so that was like 100% I just stood in the massive strike like an idiot because I'm trying to get back in the habit of this. Raven Warcraft says, love Arcane. Awesome. Well, hopefully you're there for the Arcane run with me and can tell me some interesting talents and stuff to try out. I would definitely appreciate that. I mean, I know like kind of the general like builds that work okay. It looks like this is capped at 5. Like you can't go past 5. Does it say that? It grants 3 extra charges. It probably needs to say like... let's see. Should say maximum of 5 charges. I'm like, man, I could have 22 charges of Shimmer. That's insane. It is nice that it just instantly kills the mall rats, though. And since Shimmer has, like... It's not that it doesn't have a cooldown, but it has the 2 charges. That's actually pretty nice. Mall rats explode on death, so we could combo that with blinking through them, or we could increase the duration of polymorph by 60 seconds. I don't think I should have picked that one, because I know there's at least one anima power I can pick up that causes... something to explode after it's been polymorphed, but the polymorph has to break. I don't know. We'll see. It's like pretty solid damage, and this is where I want to do number 5. There we go. Now figure out what that key is. It's going to be really nice to be able to use an add-on and actually set up an action bar that reflects the way that the keypad is set up. Because right now that is not the case. Oh man, I can glacial spike something, but there's nothing to glacial. That's some pretty solid burst damage. Arcane's awesome to level, but it's boring to me. I enjoy Frost the most, but never played Fire at high enough crit level. I'm sure that it needs. Yeah, Fire plus a lot of crit is pretty nice. You just get a ton of hot streak procs, and you just start throwing out Pyroblast all the time. I enjoy it. Kevin Ryan says, hello again. What's up? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in again. Back for some more Torghast. I guess like right now the thing that I'm kind of like feeling with Frost is like what's the dynamic? Like what's the thing? Like on some of the like okay, so first off, I'm definitely not complaining. Like the damage is 100% here. But on some of the other classes, like right there where it's like we're engaged, there's like something that I do that is like, you know, let's throw down, let's get this started. And with Frost, it kind of feels like, am I just casting Frostbolt again? Which is not bad. I'm definitely not trying to say like Frost is bad. I'm just like, maybe I don't know what that like, oh crap, let's go ability is. So like right here, I probably could use my like Icy Veins. I probably should. Let's do it. I don't know if I should throw out Frozen Orb there, but I don't see any reason really not to. I mean, we're going to have the cooldown back by the time we get through everything anyway. Like picking the anima power and all this stuff. So we get some Phantasma, we get Maw Rats Explode on Death, or spells cast during Alter Time reduce the remaining cooldowns of all spells by 1 second. So our Alter Time returns you to your current location and health when you cast a second time or after 15 seconds. Oh, let's try that out. I haven't really messed around with Alter Time. I believe this is like kind of new for Shadowlands, or it's returning, one of the two. And might as well mess with it. I mean, it's a 1 minute cooldown, so we can use it pretty frequently, and that'll help us get like Icy Veins back. Man, that's some, it's really solid damage. Yeah, we're getting some big numbers off that. It's not like super flashy. I do like the ice spell effects. Hans, hey, welcome to the stream. First time I've seen you in here, and if it's not the first time you've been in chat, you can just tell me I'm a scrub and I should know who you are. If not, man, come on. Why do I always fall in that one spot? I've got jump on a different button now. It's really weird. It's probably jump and tab target are like the weirdest things I have going on right now. And ka-chunk and fire blast. Wow, 1500 fire blast crit. That's pretty nice. In your opinion, what would be the best DPS in Mythic Plus Shadowlands? No idea. They're not done tuning the classes. I mean, who knows? There's so many things to test. Like, there's just no way to tell. I know some people are kind of putting out their opinions on what they think is going to be the best in Mythic Plus, but it's all like conjecture at this point. I can't tell you what the best anything is going to be. I can just tell you what I think is fun based on what I've played, and I can kind of tell you what I think, you know, might have issues or things that need to be changed. Raven said, I got my build and rotation from your video. Well, you can refresh my memory because, man, I'll tell you guys, and this is one of the things that I think some people don't understand. Like, yes, I made those guide videos. Do I remember every single thing from all 36 specialization introduction videos 2.5 years later? No, I don't. You know, like some specs I play all the time and others I don't. So... trying to figure out my buttons. There we go. It's not bad. And bag and food. We'll take a food break before I get all into this mess. This is usually a good spot to get anima powers, though. There's usually like 2 or 3 here. I level better with Arcane, but Fire is definitely better. The nice thing about Arcane is, like, to me, like, Arcane is pretty straightforward. It's kind of like Beastmaster. Like, unless you purposely choose to make it complicated, it's not complicated, but it still, like, really gets the job done. And I don't mind that. Like, I think there, like, needs to be specs like that in the game. Oh, dang it. And there we go. This guy is the one that I was trying to kill. And I keep hitting the wrong button again. Let's do a fire blast. I'm hitting all kinds of wrong buttons. Okay. We're just gonna run away. Don't fall in the lava. Yeah, that was literally just, I kept casting the wrong spell because I was clicking the wrong keys. Okay, the mall rat's evading. Okay, we're out of combat. Good. Okay, so yeah, I just got myself in a little bit over my head there. But the nice thing with Frost Mage, I mean, we got the 2 charges of Frost Nova. We got all those blinks from the Maw Rats and stuff. So we can just go back in, try that again. Yeah, so what happened right there is I wanted to hit Flurry, and I hit Blink instead. And I blinked into a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to pull. And then very quickly got overwhelmed and was hitting the wrong keys again. For those of you who have tuned in recently, I'm testing out a new piece of equipment. It's a Razor Tartarus. If you don't know what that is, you can check it out. It's like a fancy pants keypad. And it's causing me all sorts of grief right now. But I really like it. It's kind of weird. Like, I find myself excited to come home and try playing with it again. So I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Very nice. Oh, and it froze him too. That's awesome. Really? You're just gonna stand there and, like, stoke the flames? It's an interesting choice, man. Batman is back in this stream. I saw your comment, but I didn't realize it was Batman. My apologies, man. So how do you feel about your new movie trailer? What do you think, man? I saw you beat that thug down. You're like, man, I am vengeance. I was like, oh, snap. This Batman's not playing around. Now you're here in my chat. I don't know what to think. Man, are you coming for vengeance on me? If you guys haven't seen that, there's a new trailer out for the Batman movie that's coming out in 2021. I thought it was pretty good. Not like mind-blowingly good, but it was good. Robert Pattinson actually looks pretty cool as the Batman, but I thought he would do a pretty good job. That dude, man, I know everybody knows him for Twilight, but he's done some weird stuff. I watched The Lighthouse a couple months back, and, like, that is just a weird movie. And he did a good job acting in it. I mean, it was just weird. Oh, I thought I was going to beat him. Wow, man, those traps hit really hard. All right. Gotcha. Batman says, what's up? Nothing much. Has Druid got any modernizing yet? No. So Druid has got the change to balance. They've got kind of a rework of Blood Talons, which is one of their talents, which is pretty interesting. Guardian Druid's basically the same. Resto Druid is basically the same, except Swiftmend is changed a little bit. All right, let's pop some cooldowns here. So we got, let's do Icy Veins and then this into like just casting a bunch of our stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't mean to Ice Lance. That looks like it's gonna hurt. Glacial Spike. So then we just recast and we got our health back. That's a pretty cool cooldown, actually. Wow, and that actually... Oh, does it reduce its own cooldown? It kind of looks like it does. Well, I mean, that Anima Power said... spells cast during altar time reduce your remaining cooldown of all spells. So that would include altar time. Actually, that's kind of cool because you can use this a lot more often. Neat. Teaches you Polymorph Maw Rat, which works on undead creatures. I keep getting this in the tile set that doesn't have undead creatures, which is weird. We're going to take the Maw Rats Explode on Death thing. I feel like that's going to come in handy for us. And we're on to floor 3. Fire and Arcane Mage, Fury Warrior, and Destruction of Affliction Lock are all looking very good. Man, there's a lot of specs that are looking really good, actually. Man, we're coming in with less than 200 Phantasma. That is not very good. Hopefully we can at least... Well, I don't know if breaking 200 even helps us. Yeah, it does, because we could potentially get 3 65 cost Anima Powers if we weren't given any other options. I think... You know, I'm first and foremost like a melee / tank player. So for me, range specs are kind of secondary. And like when I say that, I play them all, right? And I play them all a pretty good amount. But like if you sat me down and were like, set, you can only play one role, you know, for the rest of WoW or something, it would either be like melee DPS or tank. And so for me... Fire Mage and Arcane Mage, they're okay. Oh, let's get more Phantasma. In terms of fun, in terms of how much fun I have with them personally, not how good they are, not how fun they are for someone who like really likes range stuff. For me, they're okay. Destruction Lock, okay. Affliction Lock, absolutely insane. Love it. So out of the ones that you mentioned, Batman, Affliction Lock definitely takes the cake for me. In terms of casters, Fury Warrior is awesome. Huge fan of that. All right, Time Warp also increases the rate at which time passes by 30%. What does that mean? Warp the flow of time, increasing haste by 30% for all party and raid members for 40 seconds. Allies will be unable to benefit from... Wait, does that mean you get your cooldowns back faster? I think that's what that sounds like. If you guys have a better idea, let me know. But that's what it sounds like to me, is like your cooldowns are going to cool down faster because time passes faster. Therefore, your cooldowns will come back quicker. Frost damage has a chance to break off a portion of your foe, reducing their health by 20%. I don't know. That sounds pretty good given the spec that we're playing. So I think we're going to take this as opposed to taking something for Time Warp, which is a big cooldown. Make sure your Ice Lance, as you are casting out your Brain Freeze proc, it will hit like it is a Fingers of Frost rock. Yeah, it's just hit the flashy button, right? I believe that's what I'm doing. Flurry puts the frozen debuff for a tiny second, at least on live. Oh, especially in PvP. Enemies are also that much faster. Oh, yeah, maybe it increases your... Oh, yeah, maybe... That's a good point. All right, what do we have? So, alter time, maximum duration increased. Interrupting a spell cast reduces damage taken. Teaches you the undead polymorph. Or we got some generics here, which is causes Maw Rats to explode on death or increases your critical chance. So I'm going to get one of these plundered anima cells. That leaves us with 133. And I kind of think I want to get the critical strike chance and the maw rat explode. Because we have one thing that explodes maw rats. And so that's going to increase the damage when that happens. And then also like crit chance is just... Crit chance is always good. So let's see what we get out of this anima cell. We got the negation well. Greatly increase the power of your jumps. So this is just fun, and I'm just going to take it because it's fun. So now when we jump, we Hulk jump. I love it. That's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of the Hulk, like, jumping around. That's going to help me get over those gaps in those lava places and jump out of the lava when I fall in the lava like a scrub. Oh, this is looking... no. I'm not about to pull all this stuff. I can pull them right now, though, I think. Please don't give me 5. Ooh, get out of that. That hurts. So I should probably be putting up like my ice barrier, huh? Absorbing some damage. That seems like, you know, something I should definitely do. Then maybe I wouldn't have to eat as much. I am in combat. No, I'm not. Okay. The Ice Lance won't flash when you're casting Brain Freeze Flurry. Only will flash with the Fingers of Frost proc. If you have both procs, cast Fingers, then Brain Freeze, then spam Ice Lance. The jump is hilarious looking. The jump is awesome looking. What are you talking about? Also, welcome to the stream. Meow does, I think. The jump is awesome, okay? It's amazing. I love it. Also, I have to admit, Theory, you're kind of losing me here. Trying to follow. You gotta put it in dum-dum terms if I'm gonna follow it on the stream. No offense, Mint, but I'm just kind of rolling with it here. Guys, I really miss weak auras. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to charge in like an idiot. We're going to cast Alter Time. We're going to gather up all these maw rats. And we're going to blink through them and have them explode. And that basically just killed everything, which is amazing. Then we're going to do this. And we're going to recast Alter Time to get some health back. Oh, get out of the AoE for sure. Oh, Glacial Spike. Chunk. That was pretty cool. I wish there was a way to like regen health a little quicker on Frost Mage. Now, I know just playing with experience or playing more and gathering more experience, I'll take less damage, but I still like it always feels weird. Like if you're on a Warlock, you have like Drain Life or whatever that you can use to kind of get some of your health back if you need to. Most of the classes have some way to kind of get some health back. You know, like even Death Knights have like they've got their Death Strike and stuff like that. Hello. Invalid target. But on a mage, like I get low on health and I'm like, do I really have to stop and eat every time? I mean, I know I can conjure food, but... Can you sheep any of the mobs? Yes, you can definitely sheep the mobs. I'm just... And I did that a lot on the fire run. I think I'm kind of like here, it's okay. Most of these are humanoid. And that's why they have that anima power for the undead, because some of the other tile set undead are actually, or the other tile set enemies are actually undead, so you wouldn't normally be able to polymorph them. But yeah, like right here, we can definitely get some polymorph going. Oh, okay, okay. So do you mean when this flashes for Flurry, I cast that, but I still also throw in an Ice Lance, even if it's not lit up? Come with me, Marats. Come with me. We have work to do. I'm about to... Come here, Mallrats. Come on. Yep, it's good stuff. And then we'll cast this, and we're back to full health. Okay, I'm digging the altered time. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. I was just talking about, man, I wish there was a way to heal up on, like, Mage. That's kind of it, right? Like, if you know you're going to take a bunch of damage, you hit that. Like, while you're at full health, do whatever you need to do when you're about to die. You hit that, and you're back at, like, full life. That's actually... Look at all these Maw Rats. Oh, man, let's go. I can't cast my Blink, so I need to wait for this fire. Yeah. Let's go, 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 go. Man, this is just going to annihilate all this stuff. Give me all the things. Come on, you guys. And... oh, man. Okay, that was pretty cool. Lost a good amount of health there doing that. But, I mean, like, for how much stuff I just killed. I like this Blink through Maw Rats plus Explosion combo. It's actually... It's kind of a silly combination. It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with, like, casting mage spells, but it's pretty nice. Okay, gotcha, Theory. You guys are saying that was cool. Do you mean with the alter time thing? It was pretty sick, actually. With the Maw Rat combo. Looks like we have a pack coming, but I'm still going to pull anyway. Yeah, okay, I got your Theory. I got it. And then everything we cast during this will reduce our cooldowns. We got 2 seconds left. Hey, what's up? I like this ability a lot. Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, we didn't take the thing that makes it instant cast. That's right. I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. Yeah, it looks like at some point I do just kind of have to stop to heal. But I imagine that's going to happen less and less and less as I get more practice. Now, I'll let you guys know, like I said, I've played a lot of Fire Mage. A ton of Fire Mage. But my plan for Shadowlands when I level my Mage is actually to level as Frost. So I should hopefully get significantly better at this. I already feel like I'm getting better. Getting the hang of it. I want some more anima powers, though. Alter with the Maw Rats is OP. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Kevin, I feel like I've seen you in the chat before, but did you change your avatar? Or am I crazy right now? Confusing you with someone else. I might be. Spike? Oh, get out of here. Get off me, bro. I don't like you. I shouldn't have taken all that damage from you. Don't you frostlock me again, man. Okay. This is a waste of a flurry. Stop. Oh my goodness, man. I like need to hotkey and interrupt on there. I don't have like the one thing that gets me about Mage and a couple other classes, but Mage especially, is there's so many good abilities to use. And honestly, like the way that I do hotkeys, I use an add-on that really helps me because of my carpal tunnel and stuff. And on Mage, I always feel like if I don't have my add-on, like there's so many hotkeys that it's absolutely ridiculous. There's a lot of stuff. We can still go downstairs. We got all kinds of places to go. I see you. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the jump, man. I could have been jumping this whole time. I could have been traveling faster. That's one thing about Torghast is like doing these kind of like short runs. Like a lot of times I forget that I have an anima power until it's it's too late and I'm almost done with the run. Like this whole time. Oh, we got maw rats. We got maw rats. Do we have anything? Do we have like a floor boss? Yeah, we got the floor boss. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Shields up. Let's do it. Altar time. Let's go. Come on, guys. We're pushing it a little bit here. Okay, that was big damage. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go. AoE. Altar time. Everything's back. We're good. Okay. Hit him. What else do I want to do? Let's do that. I don't know if Blizzard is a good idea here, but that's what we're doing. Blink away. Blink away. Ah. Fire blast. Oh, the keybinds are killing me. Yeah, altar time sort of saved my bacon there. Increase Phantasma, Frost Nova cooldown reduced, or at the beginning of each floor you will receive an intuition telling you to cast a series of spells in a certain order. If you successfully cast these spells in the correct order, your intellect will be increased by 10%. We're going to do that. So last time I got this anima power, I totally forgot about it. And then the first time I tried to do it, I didn't realize that, I didn't know for sure that they were going to like let you see it one time and then take it away. So I totally whiffed on that as well. All right, we're going to go downstairs, but I'm going to heal up first. Can't unhear mall rats. Yeah, Paul Blart and the mall rats. Oh, look, we got more mall rats down here. I think we know what that means. Let's assess the situation. We've only got like one enemy. So let's do it anyway. Let's go in. Do we have any more? We're blinking. Everything's dead. I don't know if there was a reason to cast Altar Time there, but that's fine. Go ahead and... Oh, I almost cast that just in time to get wrecked by that AoE, man. Yo, come on. I think we've already been down here. Yeah, okay. So we just need to go up and get that amulet, and that'll give us another anima power. It's really nice to have all these shimmer charges. I'm a big fan. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that we could jump like the Hulk? Oh, no, no, no. No! I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, man, look at me. These runs aren't fun. Unless you do some stupid stuff. YouTube censorship there. There we go. Jump into the abyss. Look, man, the Torghast run isn't going that bad. My character doesn't need to throw itself off a ledge. Like, it's going okay. Cass, what's up? Man, Batman showed up and then he left. He's gone back into the shadows. That's all right, Batman. I'll throw up the bat signal when we need you again. Oh man, there's mall rats in here and it just makes me want to do dangerous things that I don't think that I should do. So let's see if we can clear a little bit first. All right. Alter time. Oh no, it knocked me down. I wonder if I return to the knockdown position. Oh my goodness, I'm knocked down again. Wow, that killed everything. Very nice. All right, we got another pat over here and we're all out of mall rats. Oh no, we got one. I don't know if that's good enough. I came here to kick butt and kill mall rats. And I'm all out of mall rats. And I probably just died because of the AoE. You know what? I have something here that I can use. Like a shield would probably help. Get that going. We could do that. I'm probably just gonna die because it keeps knocking me down every time I don't know why it is doing that. Is it this thing? It's done this to me before in a couple of places. Why is it knocking me down when I cast a spell? Yeah, I was never able to figure out why it does this. If anyone knows, please let me know. All right, let's do our little riddle and increase our intellect. So we need to cast Arcane Explosion, Blink, Arcane Explosion, Conjure Refreshment. So we need Arcane Explosion, and then Blink, and Arcane Explosion, Conjure Refreshment. Cool, we got 10% increased intellect. Is it still knocking me down? No, it's not knocking me down. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It's very strange to me. All right, that went a lot better. It's probably just not the right time to try to use the mall rat. The singular mall rat. Just not enough damage. Sorry for the late tune in. I've been slam busy the last couple of days. Me too. This, oddly enough, is kind of my break from being busy. The damage of Arcane Blast, Fireball, and Frostbolt is increased by 2,000% when you cast it while invisible. Okay. That sounds cool. Invisible is a 5-minute cooldown, but we could use that on like the floor boss. Knocks you down for every spell. That is crippling for a caster class. I don't know what is doing... Like, I was never able to figure out why it was doing that. Maybe it's a debuff from the fire. Fire damage inflicted every 2 seconds. But it's not knocking me down. I don't know. It was doing that in the other Mage Run as well, where I would blink and it would knock me down every time. And Maybe it was a debuff from one of the enemies. It had to be some kind of a debuff that was doing that. It's either a debuff or a bug. Didn't mean to cast Flurry there, but okay. We got a singular Maw Rat. Okay, let's just do it. Oh, do you think it was that? That is a good point. It could have been the intuition sequence. Because I was casting it incorrectly and it was just knocking me down every time. We'll test that out on the next floor. That's actually really annoying if that's the case. Oh, man. That was a case of I should have eaten first. And I didn't. And I thought about eating and I was like, nah, I got this. I got a shield. I feel less powerful than I think I should be, I guess. It's not that the damage is bad, but the damage is not like Torghast floor 5 good for a pure DPS specialization. In my opinion. He's frozen. I wanted to use the Maw Rat. I think we've been up here already. No, we haven't. Is this the end? Okay, there's the quest. So we probably want to go back the other way for right now. Yeah, let's see. What have we gotten so far? Blinking kills a Maw Rat. Polymorph duration increased. I should be polymorphing more often as well. Alter time duration. Cooldown reduction. Maw Rats explode. We got the 20% off for frost damage. We got crit. Power of our jumps. Increased intellect. And damage from invisible. So yeah, we've picked up basically nothing. That just kind of like outright increases our damage other than the Maw Rats exploding and the occasional like the 20% off of something's health. So I think that's also part of the reason is I'm on floor 5 and I'm expecting this to be stronger than it is in terms of the damage, especially on a full DPS class. Really? Get him with the spike. Yeah, like these Frostbolt hits are so weak. Hopefully the increased intellect is going to help with that on the next floor. Because we got the boss on the next floor, and we're definitely going to want to be doing more damage than this. And we also have some cooldowns we can use on the boss too, but... All right, so we got some different maw rats, and then we do have two different anima powers. So hopefully we can get some damage out of these. Okay, so this is the polymorph one. Polymorphed enemies become a ticking time bomb, accumulating 500 arcane damage every 3 seconds. When polymorph ends, the energy is released, damaging all enemies within 10 yards. So we're going to try that and see if it will work on the boss. The boss might be something that we can't polymorph, or it might just be immune to polymorph. But we can definitely use it in the next room as well. Gain the freezing rain talent. Okay, so that is... let's see. So freezing rain, frozen orb makes blizzard instant cast and increases its damage done by 50%. Yes, I will definitely take that. You can probably one-shot the boss due to out of invis damage boost. Yeah, I'm hoping that that's the case. So right here we could polymorph this dude. Let's... Oh yeah, that was 10,000 damage. Wow, that dude is casting so fast. Okay, that thing right there we want to interrupt because it's a heal. That inner flame. Man, those guys just do a buttload of damage. They're pretty dangerous. Mall rat. Whoop, mall rat. I keep forgetting about the Hulk jump. Let's go. This is like faster than blinking. That thought we would have taken fall damage from that, but maybe there's something built into the jump where you don't take fall damage when you jump now. You know, unless you jump off a ledge. So he's stacking arcane damage. 1,000. 15. So every 3 seconds he's stacking it up. So this is another thing where we could stack up the damage. We could go, how much health do these guys have? They have about 16,000. We can stack this up. Like, I mean, we're waiting, obviously, but... So yeah, I mean we could come in. I don't know. We'll try. Hey you guys. Yeah, I mean it did some damage. That combo worked out pretty well. And dead already. Interesting. Okay, we're getting some stuff together. Oh, that guy's like all by his lonesome over there. For whatever reason, I thought there was another enemy. I don't want to waste my invis on this floor boss. You will automatically cast invisibility when you die, hiding you from the jailer and preventing your death from being noticed. This effect is then consumed. I feel like I probably need that. With the amount of times I've died so far, I feel like I probably do need that. Boop. Fire blast. Yeah, just kind of like a free life. I'm in for that. I feel this is kind of like epitomizing the way I feel about Mage right now in Shadowlands on a personal level, which is that it's definitely not bad, but I'm not personally too excited about it, I guess. It's kind of what I would say. Let's go ahead. Let's do this just in case we need to. Didn't mean to use a Frost Nova. That's okay. If we cast Arcane Intellect, does this reduce cooldowns? Are we like hacking here? I don't know if that actually did anything. I was kind of wondering, it said every spell cast, but I'm going to assume you can't do something like just cast Arcane Intellect 8 times. Spells and attacks have a chance to grant 35% haste. I think I do want to take that for sure. So what's the best way to pump the damage into the Frostbolt here? So we have our Icy Veins is haste. Do we have any big damage pump spells that we can use? Oh, wow. That's a lot of people right there. Okay. Let's just go ham. Okay. That was not my idea of ham. But okay. And now I'm panicking again, which is fantastic. Oh, I wasn't panicking. The altar time teleported me back up there. I was like, man, did I really just blink up the stairs again? I didn't think I was freaking out that bad. And then, yeah, that totally makes sense. It was it was the altar time teleported me back up to the stairs because that's where I had cast it. I'm going to polymorph this stupid caster. They seem to be doing the most, like, serious damage to me. Yeah, they're definitely doing the most damage. I'm getting the hang of it. It's taking me a little bit longer to get the hang of it than some of the other specializations. This guy might actually just die. Yeah, because of the polymorph thing. We can actually just, I think we can just polymorph him. Yep. And then we could just chill. Let's see. Yeah, the knockdown might have been because of the riddle. Mages definitely seem like the most fun Torghast class so far. The anima powers are so cool. I don't agree, but like I said, I'm not really a ranged DPS kind of player. I think that as far as range goes, like marksmanship has been awesome. I've actually really liked the priest anima powers quite a bit. I like mage better than balanced druid, for sure. And elemental shaman was kind of as well. So yeah, for me, definitely not one of the most exciting classes, but not bad. And I'm basically excited for almost everything in Torghast either way. 10,000 damage. This guy has 51,000 health. That's a ton. I mean, I feel like it's in my best interest. I know it's not exciting, but I feel like it's in my best interest to just let this like go as long as it can. Maybe not. Maybe I should just start attacking him. We'll go in. I should have saved my icy veins for the boss. That's okay. Maybe I won't need it. Goodbye. What if I cast Blink and Frost Nova and Blink and Frost Nova and Blizzard? Oh, we're done. Okay. I was trying to cast extra spells to get the cooldown reduction. Let's see. Cloud of obscuring mist. That's pretty nice. Oh, here we go, guys. This is it. This is what we're doing. The damage of arcane blast, fireball, and frostbolt is increased by 2,000% when you cast it invisible. So now we got 2 stacks here. So now it's increased by 4,000%. I hope they add more spec-specific powers over time. Ellie Enhancement Shaman seemed a bit empty. It's because so many of their generic class powers are tied to abilities that you don't care about as that particular specialization. Like, that's what I think it is. Like, all shamans have Chain Heal and Chain Lightning, so that's what we're going to make powers about. But, like, when you're playing on Elemental, you don't want to cast Chain Heal. When you're playing on Enhancement, you won't want to cast Chain Lightning or Chain Heal. And so, like, those sort of generic powers just feel bad. Oh, okay. So it is the riddle. Nova, Arcane Explosion, Blink. Nova, Arcane Explosion, Blink. So if we do it now, and we do Nova, Arcane Explosion, and Blink. We solved the riddle, we increased our intellect, and now nothing knocks us down. Wow, that is so annoying. Okay, good looking out, though. I'm gonna... I just want to rage and be like, why in the hell does this thing knock you down if you get it wrong? Like, are you kidding me? It's a nice reminder that you need to do it, but it should tell you, like, it'll knock you down if you get it wrong. Should definitely tell you that it will knock you down until you get the riddle correct. I died a few times because I didn't realize this was what was knocking me down. Okay. Bug reported. Good lord, that's going to destroy the boss. That's a pretty big downside to it. It is. I mean, once you know what it is, it's like, okay, I just did something. I got knocked down. I need to do the riddle. But I literally played an entire Fire Mage run, like 6 floors, and never figured out that that was what was going on. And I was starting to get an inkling that that's what was happening here. And then you said it. And I was like, okay, yeah, that definitely sounds right. We're on the same kind of track here. And yeah, like now that I know it, it's not going to be an issue. But as you saw, it literally killed me in that one fight because every time I cast something, it just knocked me down. All right, we are here with 371. We've got haste. We got mastery. What else? This thing's an elemental. It's got 170,000 health. Let's get 2 anima cells. It's like all of our money, but there is a slight chance we could get something a little more interesting than the other stuff there. No, don't. Oh, man. And now I am... Am I stuck now? Are you kidding me? There are several places you can get stuck in Torghast. And it looks like I'm in one of them. Can I blink through? No. Can I jump and blink? Is there any way I can get out of this thing? If I hearth out, my run's over. So we don't even get to see me shoot the boss. I could potentially die somehow. Is there any way that I can... I don't even know if there's any way I can die. The one time I want to get in the lava. Oh, Oh, got it. I don't know if I can get out, but I can at least die. Okay. Got it. Man. Okay. Anima powers. Oh, goodness. Let's see. We have a chance to fire a bolt of lightning, or we can get some more Phantasma. Let's do that. Mirror image. Can we, like, mirror image and invisibility? I don't know if we can, but I'm going to try it. And then let's go ahead and increase our mastery and our haste. And that's good. So what's the best way to get the most damage out of this ability? What do we have? We got our arcane intellect. We did our riddle. Let's see. We want to do invisibility. We want to do mirror image. I'm going to swap these. Right? They cast spells and attack our enemies. I don't know if that actually matters. Time warp just increase our haste, which is kind of whatever. Alter time doesn't do anything for us. Cold snap is a reset on our cooldowns. Icy veins is haste as well. Yeah, so there's really nothing we could do. Unstuck doesn't work in beta. I don't even know if it works on live anymore. Okay, let's do it. Frostbolt. Did it really just hit for 1,000? What? Did it not work? Is it because I wasn't in combat? Okay, we're going to cast Alter Time and see if we can get that cooldown back. I don't know what else we could do. We're doing pretty good against this guy, though, so far. Like, all things considered, this guy's kind of annoying as a boss, and we're doing pretty good. Mirror images are doing their job. And there comes the stun. Okay, let's do... Oh, what do we want to do? We want to get rid of these things. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to die again. That is some BS, you guys. Stunned again. Got Alter Time up again. Oh, well, we killed him. That was still kind of, man, what a letdown there at the end. First, I thought I was going to get stuck, and then that literally just hit the dude for 1,000. It didn't even do the 4,000% damage. I don't know if that's because I wasn't in combat or if it just was a bug. So I need to, before I leave the run, I need to test it out and just confirm so that I can report it as a bug if it is a bug. Either way, it should have worked when I did that. So, I don't know. Let's see. Damage no longer breaks Frost Nova. Time warp lasts 300% longer and causes all affected players to die at the end. Your Fire, Frost, and Arcane spells cause the target to take 50% increased damage from your other two elements for 8 seconds. That's kind of interesting, but I think I like the damage no longer breaks Frost Nova because I'm a scrub, and that seems like a good deal to me. Drum says, I hope you don't burn out on Torghast before it goes live. I won't. Somebody asked me about that earlier, and I don't think that's going to be an issue. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to wait for Invis so that I can test out that bug again real quick. But in the meantime, we're going to vote on what the next class that we're going to run is going to be. And since I'm not on the menu this time, I'm going to pull this up over here so I can let you guys know what we're actually going to be voting on here. So Let's see. I'm going to be playing Unholy Death Knight. So our options are Resto Druid, Beastmaster Hunter, Outlaw Rogue, Resto Shaman, Destruction Warlock, Protection Warrior. That's a lot, so I think I'll narrow it down a little bit. We'll either do... Let's go Resto Druid, Outlaw Rogue, Prot Warrior, or Resto Shaman. So healer, tank, or melee DPS. So Resto Druid, Resto Shaman, Outlaw Rogue, Protection Warrior. If you guys want to vote in the chat, let me know what you guys want to see next, and that'll be the next spec that we play. We're almost done. We got 30 seconds left on the Invis cooldown. So now that didn't really work from combat. I want to get into combat first and then cast it. And I'm still going to do some kind of a bug report here because something that was definitely weird with it. But if I get into combat, go invis, and then cast it, and it still doesn't do anything, then I think it's just not working. All right, so our invis is back. Let's go up here. Just let them hit us. All right, we're invis. Frostbolt. 42,000. Okay, so it looks like before the problem was either... The problem had to be that I wasn't in combat yet. As far as I know. That's what I'm going to put in the bug report. It's not the problem with this. It's the problem with the anima power. All right, so this power does not appear to work unless you are already in combat. I think it should work regardless so that you can do super awesome invis burst damage. I don't know. Assassinations. That's really what it is. All right, cool. So that's going to be the Frost Mage. Just giving you guys a straight opinion here. Probably one of the worst runs that I've done in terms of performance on a personal level. I don't feel like I really showcased Frost Mage all that well just then. The combination of the new keypad thing that I'm trying and just not having played a whole ton of Frost and just not having enough keybinds for all the abilities. I don't take this run as it's not a completely useless showcase for Frost, but like don't take it as like, oh, that was it. That's all Frost can do. If you're a Frost Mage player or you're a range DPS specialist, I'm sure you can pull a lot more tricks out of the bag compared to what I did there. In terms of just like fun and anima power, it was very middle of the road for me, I think. There have been several specs that I think have been a lot worse in Torghast in terms of the anima power options and everything, and there have been some that have been a lot better. Some of that I think just came down to the choices of anima powers that I got offered. I didn't really get offered a lot of things that just boosted my overall damage, which is kind of what I want on a mage, but there were some cool anima powers in there for sure that were interesting to play with. I really liked the alter time. I think this is super cool. In Torghast, I mean, it's a little bit better, but I think even outside of Torghast, this is going to be pretty nice. Like, you're going to see like 2 or 3 enemies and be like, man, I'm definitely going to take some damage. Let me cast alter time. Then you can kind of go ham, cast it back, and like full heal. That's actually really cool on a mage, and I like it a lot. I still plan on leveling as Frost in Shadowlands to kind of get more acquainted with it. Not that I'm totally unfamiliar with it, but yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but I wasn't like crazy about it. Wasn't super insanely excited about it. And I will say, for fairness sake, I felt pretty similar about fire. And I think for me on a personal level, mage is just kind of in that middle ground of enjoyment. It's not a class that I'm crazy excited about for Shadowlands, but it's not one that I actively dislike either. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to play it 100%. It's just not going to be one of the first things I play. So, all right, let's check out what the votes were for the next specialization. Let's see, we got Resto Either, Resto Druid, Prot Warrior, Prot, Outlaw Rogue. Wife is here, everyone look busy. Quick, shuffle some papers. What's up, Lost? Did you get to check out the Holy Priest run from yesterday? Because that stuff was sick. Oh, man, almost YouTube. You almost got me. Looks like 3 votes for Prot Warrior, 2 for Resto, and 1 for Outlaw Rogue. 2 for Outlaw Rogue. All right, so we got 2 for Resto, 2 for Outlaw, 3 for Prot Warrior. Looks like Prot Warrior. All right, the votes speak. We're doing Prot Warrior. Wait, are we doing Prot Warrior? Hang on a second. Hang on. I've got. Let's hold on. Let's make sure this makes sense for future streams. I've still got Arcane Mage, Prot Warrior, Unholy DK we're doing today, Resto Druid, Outlaw Rogue, Destruction Warlock, Resto Shaman, Beastmaster Hunter, and that's it. So I do okay. I don't want to do the Resto specs on the same day, but I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and Thursday, so we could split them up. So we'll do. Will that leave me with any melee specs? I'll have Rogue. Just Rogue. Okay, you know what? I'm going to supersede the vote, and we're going to do Resto. The reason for this is if I split these up, I can do Unholy DK today, Prot Warrior tomorrow, Outlaw Rogue on Thursday, and that'll give me a melee class every day. And I honestly, I need one, you guys. I need one. It's kind of like my palate cleanser. So we're going to go with the secondary vote here, and we'll do Resto Either, Resto Druid. Okay, so we're doing Resto. Do you want Resto Druid or Resto Shaman? Revote. Go, go, go. And Resto Warrior. All right, that's 3 votes for Druid, so we're going Druid. Let's do it. 4 votes for Druid. Lost says Resto Shaman, get that bad class out. I actually think Resto Shaman is pretty cool and in a perfectly fine place. I think the other Shaman specs are just undertuned, and their anima powers kind of suck. Okay, this I think is going to be... My prediction is this is not going to be great, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. If we get some nice powers that kind of let us shift back and forth from different Druid forms, then this could be pretty good. If we get a lot of like healing defensive abilities, this is going to be a slog. Let's see. I saw Poison Vial. Have you been in the chat before? Man, it's getting to the point where I can't remember you guys anymore. Like whether or not you've been in the chat before, because I look at you and I'm like, I feel like you're familiar, but man, I didn't think I would get to this point this soon. I was like, one day I'm not going to be able to keep track of everyone, and I think that day is already here, unfortunately. It helps when you guys have a like an avatar. I can kind of track the avatars a little bit better than the names. I've never been great with names. You guys don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying hanging out, checking out Torghast with me, watching the specializations and everything. I try to do them as much justice as I can. Some I do a little better than others, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. All right, so let's go Tiger Dash. Sure, we got plenty of heals. We got Wild Charge, but we're going for distance. We're going for speed. Tiger Dash. Let's do Mass Entanglement. What else do we want? Swiftman increases the... Oh yeah, there was some cool stuff going on here. Swiftman increases the healing of your next regrowth or rejuve, or your next wild growth. When rejuve heals a target below 60% health, it applies cultivation. Or we could do... We'll stick with Soul of the Forest, Tranquility. Let's take Overgrowth. Oh, I like Germination, actually. We'll pick that up. None of this stuff is going to help us kill things, really. Do we want Mass Entanglement or Heart of the Wild? I think we actually want Heart of the Wild plus Balance Affinity so we can actually do damage. And then we can cast Rejuve twice to the same target, and for each Rejuve you have active, regrowth cost is reduced and critical effect chance is increased. Well, let's roll with this. Whether it's good or not, I have no idea. We're basically, I think we're going to go Moonkin form and just try to Moonkin it up and pop out for heals until we get some anima powers that maybe let us do something different. Meow says, yeah, the shaman powers have seemed really bland so far. I agree. Okay, so let's make sure we got everything that we need in Moonkin form. Okay, so in Resto, we've got blah, 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 Moonkin, which is good. We've got Starfire, Star Surge, Sunfire. We're going to want to put Typhoon on here somewhere. Also going to want to put Vortex on here. Now, what we don't have is we don't have the whole Eclipse system that... we don't have the Eclipse system that Balance has, so we don't have to fiddle with all that. We're basically just going to cast stuff as we need it. We got our Heart of the Wilds. Our Hibernate, we might actually have a Beast or something that we can hibernate. Got our Moonfire. We could prowl past some stuff, so I don't want to, like, not have that on the bar. Stampeding Roar. That gives us a bit of a movement speed boost as well. And we've got Wrath. Okay, so we'll roll with this. I'll figure it out along the way. I think we're going to want to have... We got those, that. And then we're going to want to put this up here. So we really only have the one... It's not even a spender. Okay. Yeesh. This is going to be weird. Yeah, this is going to be really strange. Okay, I guess. Okay. We'll put Typhoon in here. I feel like that's going to come in handy. Cyclone's probably going to come in handy. We did get No, we didn't get Mass Entanglement because we got Heart of the Wild. Let's put Barkskin in there. Probably actually want to just have, like, one of our good heals in here. All right, we're going to roll with this and just kind of see how things shake out. And I'll adjust the action bar as I need to. All right, enemies within 15 yards have their casting speed reduced by 30%. Become able to see which enemies are carrying plundered anima. I actually want to take this because this means that we can potentially just prowl through all the stuff we don't need to kill and only kill the stuff that gives us anima powers. which I think is actually a good thing to do. We're just gonna smash pots, pick up buffs, and like actually target the anima powers that we want. It's not gonna show a lot of killing, but I feel like showing a lot of killing on a watered down balanced druid is probably not what we want to do. Somehow we are still in combat. There we go, now we're out. Let's prowl again. Nobody over here has any anima powers. Now, if we do get spotted by something, it means we're probably going to die because I'm not going to be prepared to do anything. So exactly like that. That is definitely going to suck. But hopefully we can get ourselves out of it. We want a Starfire here. Oh man, we don't even get instant casts on these. Oh, that's... Ew. That was... No. No. All right, we Swiftman to consume that. Okay. That wasn't awful, actually. It was really weird because I really wanted to like engage in the balance mechanics and they weren't there. There was no Eclipse. There was no instant cast Star Surge. There was like nothing. It looks like that guy has an anima power, I think. I think that's what that means. Oh. Dang, mall rat. So that's a Forge Keeper. I forgot we don't have the improved stealth either because we are not cat. So yeah, it looks like this guy has an anima power. I just want to confirm that that's what that looks like. Wait, what the? Did we just get an Eclipse? How? Oh, I guess we do have the Eclipse mechanics. Okay. It just doesn't really, like, say it anywhere. That's weird. Okay, so this guy just had purple stuff on. He definitely did not have an anima power. Okay, so confirm that. That's fine. We had a chat about Rogue. Yes, that's what I thought. I was like, man, Poison Vial, I'm pretty sure we talked about Rogue because Poison Vial is exactly like the kind of name of someone who would talk about Rogue. All right, we got no anima powers there. Let's go. Take this guy down. Do we have the shred bonuses? No, we don't. Okay. So we do have Eclipse. Like if we Wrath and then Wrath, which we didn't get to do there because we actually put out some pretty solid damage. That's weird. I'm just going to title this chapter, Tsetsuko is confused by how Restoration is dealing damage. Okay, now we're out. Don't get spotted. Oh, that's a patrol. That would be a bad time to get spotted. That maw rat almost saw me. That's weird. The maw rats just kind of like get you into combat. Even though they don't run up and attack you like that. I don't know if they should do that. Is this maw rat? Oh, okay, we're out. Oh, stay away from me. What a surprise. The boss at the end has an anima power? Who would have thought? Okay, so now if we Wrath, that gets us into a lunar eclipse. So weird. Then we can regrowth, Swiftman, and we're back up to full health. Unless you change your picture like you did. Hey, I knew who you were. Like, the picture didn't freak me out that much. I was just saying, like, yay, new picture. Let's see. The first melee attack into bark skin or iron bark causes entangling roots to appear on the attacker. We can get some phantasma, or our attacks have a chance to fire a bolt. We're going to do this. This gives us more damage. And it's really hard to come by this sort of stuff. It's a generic ability that any class, any spec can get. But, like, we're playing a healer, and so we'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get here. Okay, so there we go. He has an anima power, so definitely want to take him out. What just... Oh, the Finger of Frozen Fury, I think, hit him. Wow. We're putting out some damage. What is going on? It's a little crazy. Seriously? Alright, enemies affected by Moonfire deal 20% less damage, so a little bit on the defensive side there. Let's see if we can get past the Maw Rat. Oh, that looks nasty. Oh, please don't see me. Okay, we do have another anima power guy right there. This looks like it's gonna be messy. This is one of those situations where, like, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Oh, I just feel like I'm in a really bad situation right now. Oh, come this way, come this way. Oh, this is probably gonna get bad. Let's pump our spells. Regrowth. Swiftman. Hey, somehow we did it. This is pumping out more. Okay, gain 43 of a secondary stat while in each form. No form, we get haste. Moonkin form, we get mastery. That's all right. I'm very confused about how we're pumping out this kind of damage. Your mastery is increased by 30%, but your arcane damage and healing done is reduced by 75%. What do you guys think? We're playing Balanced Druid. Should we lower our arcane damage by 75%? No. No, we should not. What do you want, Maw Rat? Absolutely obliterated. All right, Lost. I'll see you when your internet comes back. With this Unholy, the healers seem to DPS better than some DPS currently. It looks fun. I mean, like... Oh, we got another one. Okay. Let's set up. Looks like we kind of have a shorter version of Eclipse. Yeah, some of the healers are insane. Especially, like, Priest has just been magical. Okay, crit damage and healing. That's another generic anima power. How are we not in combat with that guy? Oh, he's a patrol. Okay, so he just came down the stairs. I was like, there's no way. That's another thing I'm not crazy about. When you break the pots, it puts you into combat. What do you want, rat? Can we make it through? We made it through. All right, we don't have a buff. We don't have Heart of the Wild to buff our stuff, so I guess we're just gonna go do whatever we can do. Probably should have gone into a solar eclipse here instead, but that's okay. Just gonna stand in the fire. I don't care. I'm resto. This isn't going as slow as I thought it would. Okay, so we can gain the abundance talent, which is just going to give us some sort of other healy thing that we can do, I believe. And we already have it. So we could pick up one of these, but I'm just not crazy about getting another healing talent. We get the Cloud of Mist. That could be kind of interesting. Or the cooldowns of Berserk, Celestial Alignment, Tranquility, and Incarnation are reduced by 30%. We're just going to do the Cloud of Obscuring Mist. It's defensive. It's not super interesting. We're going into floor number 3 with only 150 anima, and that's because we've been avoiding killing a lot of things. So we don't have as much money to spend on the powers, but this also would have taken forever to get this far if we hadn't stealthed past a bunch of stuff. So I don't know if the trade-off's worth it. I just know, like, for a showcase, especially for like a healer, I really just want to focus on showing you guys the anima powers and not just slogging through killing everything on a, like I said, a watered down version of Balanced Druid. So we'll take the hit in anima. We won't be able to buy enough, like a bunch of stuff at the shop, but we'll still pick up all the anima powers along the way and kind of get to show off like what Druid can do. Okay, we got an epic. Periodic healing from regrowth reduces the cooldown of a major ability of the target by 1 second. That would be cool if it worked on Heart of the Wild. Growl increases the target's damage taken by 30% for 8 seconds. Shapeshifting increases the damage of your, or healing of your next shred, mangle, wrath, or regrowth by 200%. So Growl sounds pretty nice, but I think we have to shift in order to use that. Yeah, we have to go to bear form. So we would open the fight with bear form, Growl, and then go into Moonkin, and we're going to lose out on a time, like shifting from one to the other and waiting on the globals. So I don't know if that's really worth it. This is another generic Druid one. I think this might actually be better because this lets us shapeshift into Moonkin, right? So we just start here, we shapeshift into Moonkin, and then the next Wrath that we cast is going to be increased by 200%. So we can get some chunkier Wraths out of that. And then here we've got Entangling Roots deals nature damage every 1.8 seconds. You have all of the affinity passive bonuses and their effects are increased by 100%. We're going to take that one. So now this one is pretty awesome. It means that we get the increased range, we get the increased movement speed, and we get the reduced damage taken from the affinities, and they're double their normal effects, which is actually really sick. Okay, so we have options for the Entangling Roots, Bark Skin duration increase, damage and heal over time effects occur more quickly, cooldown reduction, mastery, haste, or we can get an anima cell. Now, I actually like the damage and heal over time effects occur more quickly because we are putting Moonfire and Sunfire on the target, so we'll get a decent amount of use out of that. And I think I just want to pick this one up for now. Normally, I would rather pick up that anima cell and just kind of see what's in there, but I think this will help us to kill things a little bit faster. Not that we really need to, but if we're kind of AoE spamming and we hit Sunfire to do that with, then that's going to help us out quite a bit. Now, I really like this mist that we picked up because what it means is this caster can't attack us until he comes within range of the mist. So we can like start out here with a big Star Surge. Boom. Hit this guy, and then we can shift out, shift back in. I don't know if it's worth it to get it. Actually, that Wrath hit pretty hard, so that might actually be worth it to do that. Not every single time we can cast Wrath, but when we first attack an enemy, it might be worth it to do that. So like we shift out. I think we're still we got a Maw Rat. I was gonna say I think we're still going to stealth through here and just kind of see like where the anima powers are. Well, we should be able to see him from here. It doesn't look like anyone has anima powers here. There's none in the pots. Oh, that dog can see through stealth. Okay, we got one right here. Inflict shadow damage equal to 100% of all the damage you receive. Split amongst enemies within 5 yards, but you are no longer able to step backwards. Don't really care. That's what we're going to do. All right, so we shift, and then we get a Wrath that's pumped up. Yeah. Okay, this is coming together a little bit. We need to take this dog, so shift out, shift back in. Wrath. Yeah, that's like a 2,700 damage Wrath. Pretty good. I still think we shift out, shift in, and oh, that anima power is dope. That guy hit us and then basically just took himself out. Okay, what else do we have? No anima power, no anima power, no anima power. Can't move backwards. Got to remember that. Okay, so we shift. We Wrath. Yeah, okay. Okay, feeling good. This got a little bit cooler for sure. All right, we got a lunar eclipse. Oh, we could shift into Bear, actually, to take less damage. And then shift back to Moonkin. I could see tanking getting boring after a while, especially in world content. Oh, this is pretty fun. I'm a tank for life, though. Prompt Pally. My partner will be trying WoW for the first time with Shadowlands drops. Very excited. Awesome. Holy was lit. Almost makes me want to main a healer. Kamith! Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. Man, I'm getting confused. I'm pretty sure you're new and not someone who changed their name. So thanks for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. When Moonfire, Rake, Rip, or Rejuvenation are on a single target, their effects increase by 100%. Let's do it. That's going to help us out on bosses. And also, if we just focus a single target, that's going to help us out again. And we can still cast Sunfire on multi-targets anyway. Okay, so we're like instantly up against a dog. Wow. Okay, let's Moonfire, Sunfire. Moonfire. Man, do we even need to do anything else? Like, not really. That's pretty good. Let's see. We got no powers anywhere. There's a lot of maw rats over this way. We're going to go this way, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get spotted. That's fine. That's not fine, though. We are going to reflect the damage taken, which is nice. And we hardly even have to do anything. We just let that damage reflection do most of the work. All right, shift back. Get ourselves a nice Wrath into a Moonfire with increased effects. This is kind of coming together. I feel like none of these powers are like resto specific, but putting them all together is turning this into something that, like, when we combine it with stealth and being able to skip a bunch of the stuff we just don't care about, like, actively fighting, seems like it's actually pretty okay. I know, you can see me. We just pull, like, everything? No, we just pulled some stuff. Okay, that's fine. Wow. And then we have a powered up Wrath. We regrowth. Shift out. Swiftmin. Shift back. We got a powered up Wrath again. Is it thrilling? No. Is it effective? Yes. Definitely is effective. I feel like these mall rats are more trouble than they're worth. I would just kill them. Oh, finally we get somebody with a power. Okay. Shift out. Wrath it up. Oh, come on. Line of sight, really? Wow, that is nuts. Absolutely melted. Bark skin duration is increased. Alright, any powers? No, I saw a power. Oh, we've got the ghostly charger. Okay, that's a rare spawn. Are they going to attack the NPC? Man, you got stealth without even stealthing. Is that the... No, they're going to attack. Of course they're going to attack him. Why wouldn't they make my life easy? This dude just got stunned. Here we go. Wow, I'm getting absolutely melted. Definitely not cool. And here comes another patrol. Get out of the way. So much fire. Oh, okay. So I didn't get hit by them. I got hit by the trap. Got a Wrath. We're in a lunar eclipse. Let's get that going there. Another patrol on the way. Let's shift out. Let's throw that in a Swiftmin. Shift back in. Get that. Wrath. Man, I really wish I had like a better AoE. The only thing I really have is like Starfall. Okay, the thing that hit me really hard was the trap, I think. I think I backed into it. Alright, so how are we going to take this charger down? I think we're going to want to shift... Pump, Wrath, boom, get those on, Spectral Charge. He still hit me. Still hit me anyway. All right, let's Bark Skin. I think we can shift Bear to Moonkin. And get another powered up Wrath. Charge. We can't interrupt. I think we can get on like the other side of it though. I'm just doing a bad job of it. All right. Also, I kept forgetting that I can't move backwards. I was like trying to move away from it, but I can't move backwards. Okay, heal 2% of your maximum health every second while running, or obtain a spectral bridle, an item that allows you to transform into a rideable spectral horse while in the jailer's tower. I mean, we're gonna turn into a horse, right? Right? The wife is nodding. She says, yes, we're turning into a horse.
I'm turning into a fatty and getting bigger.
Ooh, I want food. All right, where do you want to see the horse before you go? I don't know. Where's the bridle at? Oh, there it is.
That's cool. It looks like one of the horses of the Four Horsemen.
Oh wait, why did it? I'm just getting carried away. I'm just getting carried away. Run, horsey, run, run. Run away. I'm just kidding. Does that count as shape-shifting? That did count as it counted as shape-shifting into Moonkin anyway. So can I use that can I use that whenever? I can. Yeah. kind of interesting. I mean, you do move a lot faster. Oh, and we can I want this as a travel form for Druid. Like, for real. This is super cool. We can attack things as the horse? Wait, why am I sliding and not running? What are you doing, horse? What is... Okay, there you go. Oh, man. Let's go cat form. And... What? Wait. Why am I a cat horse? What is going on? I'm a cat horse. Okay. Okay. Weird. Wait. Okay, I was like, I'm still a horse? What's going on? That's a weird anima power, you guys. That's a weird anima power. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Don't get hit by the massive strike. I know that doesn't quite rhyme, but whatever. New name for the video, I'm a cat horse. Let's see. Your spells and attacks have a chance to grant you 35% critical strike chance for 5 seconds. Seems good. I'm in combat, so I can't go horse mode. Let's go, horse. I didn't take any damage. I'm really confused about what the rules of this horse is. I'm not sure if I Englished that correctly, but that's okay. All right, what do we got? The boss. Okay. The floor boss. And I don't know the best way to kill these guys. Let's see if we can just start with this dude. Nope, we can't. All right, let's barks. There we go. Man, that frost thing and the shadow damage reflection is really jacking these guys up. All right, so regrowth, shift out, Swiftman, collect all this stuff, shift back, Wrath into Star Surge, power up. Man, we are just like, it's not exciting, but we're chunking damage out. Your attacks have a chance to fire a bolt of lightning. Let's go with that. All about that stuff on Druid. Or on healers. And tanks, too, actually. Can't go horse mode. Ernest Caldari, love the stream, dude. Are we doing Rogue tonight? No, we're doing Rogue tomorrow or Thursday. I'm doing Unholy Death Knight. That's what is next. We're on the boss floor for the Restoration Druid. And then we'll be doing Unholy DK. Wait a second. Why am I just casually strolling up these stairs when I could go horse mode? Horse mode. Can the horse jump? The horse can jump. What do you got? Hay, oats. What sort of horse superpower are you going to give me? Let's see. Star Surge, Swift Min, Ferocious Bite, and Thrash deal 30% increased damage and healing. Okay. Shape-shifting increases the damage. We've got the secondary stats. Ooh, you know what? I think I just want to get this and keep doing the shape-shifting wrath thing, possibly. But we're going to get a plundered Animacell instead and get something super boring. And then we'll also get 20% maximum health. All right, horse, what do we get? When Entangling Roots breaks, it explodes, or dealing frost damage has a chance to break off a portion of your foe, reducing their health by 20%. We are doing frost damage through our Finger of Frozen Fury. So we're going to take that because chunking off 20% health from the boss is actually really solid. I wonder if Unholy will be silly good like Frost. I don't know, but it's got a talent that I'm excited to use in Torghast. Aw, Ernest is sad. Sad. Once all the classes are done, will you be doing a run to see how far you can push or with a group? So Aggie, I got Aggie into the beta. Wait, Aggie's in the beta. I got Aggie into the beta to help me with multiplayer testing and Covenant testing and stuff. So once we get all the specs done with Torghast, we're going to start looking at Covenants, Conduits, Soulbinds, and all that stuff. And we will also do probably a couple of runs in Torghast with 2 people just to kind of see how that goes. Okay, so the horse is prepared. We're going in. You're the target. Let's go. Wait. Let's go back to Moonkin. There. Get the Wrath. Star Surge. Oh, we don't have our cooldown. No. All right, we got to use our Eclipse. I feel like this guy is just like going to be pretty good against magic damage. Shift out. Oh no, shift back in. Wrath. All right, let's go here. Shift out, Swiftman. Double rejuve. At least we know that we can heal the crap out of ourselves. Ah, I didn't get the interrupt off on time. And I need my damage over time. Here we go. Shift out. Shift in. Wrath. Oh, he just cast Deaden Magic. Absorbs magic damage. Well, you know what? While you're absorbing magic damage, I'm going to shift out and get ready to kick your butt with a powered up Wrath. You know, like I said, not an exciting run by any stretch of the imagination, but very efficient, very like solid DPS. Basically no danger of dying most of the time. Let's see what power we get here at the end. Oh, yes. Yes. This is like my favorite druid power, hands down, that I've seen so far. Like Lycara's Sash. You automatically cast a spell when you shapeshift. And we want to shapeshift to get those powered up wraths, right? So this is just like, ooh, synergy. So if you go into no form, you cast Bark Skin. If you go into cat form, you get Stampeding Roar. Bear form, Frenzied Regeneration. Moonkin, you cast Starfall. Amazing. This says when you have 3 periodic effects on a target, your damage and healing on them are increased by 50%. We don't really have, I don't think we have ways to get 3 damage things, so I wouldn't pick that up for solo here. And then periodic healing from regrowth reduces the cooldown of a major ability on the target by 1 second. So I would do this all day. And this is super cool because it's like you go cat form and you cast Stampeding Roar, right? Then you come out and you cast Bark Skin, you go to bear and you cast Frenzy Regeneration. Then you're like Moonkin and it's like Starfall. And then you're like, you know what? Cat form because I want to go fast again. And then, oh, cast Bark Skin again. Oh, Frenzy Regeneration again. You know what? Another Starfall. This is my, like, hands down, my favorite Druid anima power. It's so cool. I love it. And if you want to see it in action, since I just got it here at the end, my Feral Druid run from 2 or 3 videos ago, I actually put this to very good use. Wow, this was a great place to stop this run because this tile set would be absolutely miserable on Resto because there are big, huge elites that you have to kill that have 66,000 health. It's ridiculous. The power to talk like Mr. Ed. Resto Druid, I don't know how the healing feels yet. I haven't really done like dungeon healing on a Resto Druid in Shadowlands. I've just done like, I've gone through and looked at some of the talents and abilities and stuff, and also just done the Torghast run here. But I'm not sure as far as the healing. I haven't done a whole lot of, I haven't done like much of any dungeon testing. The only thing I did was one dungeon, on Guardian Druid. And that one is in the leveling part 2 video. Okay. Not going to lie to you guys. I'm pretty pumped about Death Knight. Both of those previous runs. I'm doing them. They weren't terrible. It's kind of like yesterday. Like the first 2 runs that I did were kind of like, because of the like anima powers and stuff that got offered up. I'm pretty excited to try out Unholy DK, get some melee in here, and hopefully get some interesting powers. The Death Knight powers have kind of been a mixed bag of excitement. They've definitely been very effective. I did Frost a day or 2 ago, and it just absolutely destroyed. Oh yeah, that's right. I went... I just went Necrolord on my DK here. I don't know what spec I am right now. I think I'm Frost at the moment. We're going to have the Necrolord ability going in. Let's get Unholy. We could actually take a look at a Soulbind conduit thingy real quick. Why? I don't know what just happened there, but it interrupted my talent switch. Okay. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and reset this. All right. So using Fleshcraft with nearby corpses derives a benefit from a corpse. That's cool. We'll take that. Is this bugged? What's going on here? You've chosen a different path. Then what's the point of resetting. Anyway, okay. So for a defensive one, what are we going to throw in here? Death Strike, minimum healing. For our finesse, we're going to pick... what do we want? Death's Advance gives us more movement speed. That sounds good. Oh, that's an interesting bug. And then for our potency slots, hopefully we have something. Scourge Strike extends the duration of Plague. Dark Transformation's duration is increased by 5 seconds. Okay. That's what we're doing. That plays in quite well. So this is a bug. Let's see. Can I bug report this? Let's see. This is the potency conduit slot on Plague Divisor Merilith. Okay. The bottom potency conduit slots on Plague Devourer Man, I thought I was gonna have it. Merilith seems to be bugged. I can't place a conduit in it because it says I have chosen a different path. Even though it's literally the only thing I can choose on that tier. All right. Let's set up this talent build real quick. I'm pretty familiar with it. We're going to do All Will Serve. We're going to do Ebon Fever, Death's Reach, Harbinger of Doom, Wraith Walk. I think we'll stick with Pestilence and then Unholy Pack. Down the middle with one thing off to the left. That is the build that we're going to use here. And I'll go over kind of what all this does once we get into it. So let's get back over to the tower and get over to Torghast. Back to Oribos and then over to Torghast. That does not feel like increased movement speed for the first 3 seconds. Maybe that whole soulbind is bugged. Okay, so this is the build that I've shown off like every time I played Undead or Unholy Death Knight. And it's basically the build where you are trying to use Dark Transformation as many times as you can. And when you do, there is a chain of fire that goes from you to your ghoul. And if you put enemies within that chain of fire, they take a buttload of damage while they're on the chain. And the other part of that build is being able to cast Death Coil a bunch, because Death Coil reduces the cooldown of Dark Transformation, and that allows you to use the fire chain more often. So we want to pump up Death Coil because we're going to use a lot. We want to pump up our minions if we can because we're going to have those out. We're going to pump up Dark Transformation because we're going to want to use that all the time. And then if by some chance we can pump fire damage or something like that, that'll also help. So that's the general idea behind what we're doing with the build. Now I got to change a couple of keybinds here. We want our Dark Transformation to be easily accessible. We want our Death Grip. We're going to want our Interrupt. If I can... Oh, we already got it there. Mind Freeze. We'll do our Death and Decay. Go ahead and summon our ghoul. I did pick the talent that gives me an additional undead minion. We are on the tile set that I hate, so we're going to reset this and get a different tile set. Playing this tile set over and over again on classes that I'm not sure if I actually want to hardcore play Torghast on would make me get tired of Torghast very quickly. So I just refuse to do that tile set for now. If I was on a class that I've already done Torghast with and I knew that I liked it, like Marksmanship Hunter or any number of the warrior specs or something, then yeah, I might, you know, go ahead and do that one. But not solo in the first play through on a spec that I haven't played Torghast with yet. Mud Slobber? Oh yeah. It's a fantastic name. You guys don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying hanging out with me, checking out Torghast. Okay, cool. We got a solid Skoldus Hall tile set. So the fire chain's going to go between me and Mudslobber. It's not going to go from me to the Risen Skulker. This is just like an extra dude. I think we're going to roll with this, except we're going to grab Wraithwalk and throw it on here too. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything super important. Oh, we have our Abomination Limb. That's a 2-minute cooldown, so we'll slap that over there because we're not going to be using that all the time. We might actually be able to control undead if we get undead creatures in the tile set. I'll drop that on here somewhere. Probably don't need rune forging at the moment. Fleshcraft we can also use. That gives us a shield. We'll drop that in place of the mount. Lichborn we could possibly use, but I'm not super worried about it. Unholy, it looks like we have everything somewhere on the bar, so we should be good to go. All right, our first power. Our attacks have a chance to curse our target, dealing shadow damage. We're just going to kill everything. I like melee. We're going to kill everything. So let's see if we happen to get undead creatures. We did. So we could grab one of these. Is he undead? He's a humanoid. Okay, let's get an additional minion. Awesome. That's a beast. Okay. All right. And so it begins. Still have crazy good AoE, which is nice. Oh, we got our Death Strike in there too. I'm not super worried about Death Strike at the moment. All right, some critical strike. Can you guys tell I'm like already like a different level of excited? I'm still pretty tired and stuff from work today, but this is, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Hey, come here. All of you. I don't care. All of you. Every one of you. Let's go. You know what? Let's do Fire Chain. Fire Chain. Why isn't it working? What? What is going on? No, don't be bugged. This is the whole point of my build. Oh, okay. Because I picked this guy, it got rid of my other guy. That is not cool. I need to dismiss my current pet first. Well, that's lame. I wanted to have 3 pets. How dare you? How dare you, Blizzard? That's no fun. Just let me have all 3. Pebble Masher? No. I want Mudslobber back. Such disappointment. That kind of makes me sad, man. I can't have 3 pets. I'm unholy. Like... Okay. I was like, I know I'm hitting the right key. What's going on here? Let's grab all this stuff. And we're going to use Dark Transformation and start doing that. Look at that fire chain, man. That is so... Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man, that's so cool. Can we... Yeah, we could just break the pots with it, too. Awesome. Each rune spent extends Abomination Limb's duration by 1 second, or anti-magic zone reflects harmful magic effects back at the caster. Let's grab that. Also, I forgot we had the shield available. We can go ahead. We might as well use that, like, on cooldown, I think. We could use it on, like, an elite instead, but I don't know if I care. Oh, we do want to use Death Coil pretty much on cooldown as often as we can. Oh, I was like, what is that gross sound? And then I realized it's like the little blob thing from the Soulbind. It's one of the Soulbind abilities. I think I might actually want to put this here. Then we do, like I said, we want to cast that on cooldown. The next big group of enemies we get to, we'll do the fire chain again. But it's not going to be these guys. We just got 2 of these here. Man, Unholy. Oh, it's looking good. Well, let's take the Phantasma. We could buy more powers that way. Oh, I missed picking up a power right here. Hey, we got some stealthy boys. Really? How about we just burn you alive? How does that sound? Good? I think it sounds good. I love that. Love the fire chain. That's like my favorite new talent for Death Knight, hands down. Okay, 20% maximum health. Not exciting, but always welcome. How do you guys feel about the fire chain? I need a nifty, cool name for it. I don't like saying fire chain. Sounds kind of... It doesn't do it justice. Yep, so we basically have our Dark Transformation up again already. So we'll use it on this guy. I don't care about your shackles, dude. Absolutely destroyed. Let's see. Sacrificial Pact does more damage. When you attack a new creature, you're healed. You can see the enemies that carry plunder anima. We'll just do the healing. Hellstring. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hellstring. I think I'm just going to say Helsing a lot. Certainly looks like an awesome talent. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I don't really, because what I've noticed is a lot of the talents don't actually have like anima powers, you know, that kind of correspond with them. So I don't know if, you know, you can actually like really pump that up in Torghast, which means in Torghast itself, it might not actually be like absolutely mind blowing, because you're just going to be, your other abilities are going to get pumped up so far. Yeah, this is playing like the Frost Run, where like It's not like I'm doing anything insanely exciting, but it's just really strong. Like, I'm pretty sure with Dark Transformation up, we can probably just, like, post up in the middle of this room and just, like, pull stuff into here. We got the Massive Strike. That is kind of something to worry about, but... Oh, Massive Strike. Yeah, we just cleared the whole room. No problems, no issues. A lot of fun, a lot of AoE. I don't know. I really like it. That is such that sound, man. Oh, that the sound effect on that. I don't know about that, man. So what that is there's a the soulbind that I have hooked up right now is basically it's there's a glob, there's like a slime that can show up, and when it does, I think for the path that I've chosen, it like restores some of the durability of my armor. And like if you see the green on me and you see a little slime icon up here, that's what that is. Fleshcraft treats maw rats as powerful enemies. That's funny. So Fleshcraft is our ability here. You form a shield over 4 seconds that absorbs damage equal to 20% of your maximum health for 2 minutes. If you channel near a corpse, it'll claim the essence to grow the shield up to 50% of your maximum health. This is most effective against powerful enemies. So now... maw rats, these little things, count as strong enemies. That's actually kind of funny. So if we find a maw rat corpse, do they disappear? I don't see them. 13,000 damage. We have 27. Yeah, okay. So even though we can't really see even though you can't see it, the maw rat corpse is still there. So it still counted and gave us like the full on shield here. I think like I want to do slappy hands. Slappy hands. Fire chain. The damage is beastly. Let's see. We can gain the Infected Claws talents, which I want, I think. Your Ghoul's Claw attack has a 30% chance to cause a festering wound on the target. Absolutely. And this is the thing I've kind of noticed about the Death Knight powers, is a lot of the Death Knight powers that I've seen so far don't actually do weird things. They just make the things that you're already doing a lot better. Which is not terrible. It just doesn't make for like, you know, you're not going in like, oh, I can do this crazy thing. Like on the Druid that I just showed where you get, you know, that anima power where all of a sudden shape-shifting casts a pretty legitimate like strong ability. All right, let's see what we get here. Death Grip strips your enemy of their weapon if they have one, animated it to fight by your side for 6 seconds. Sure. I will take all the minions. Dark Link sounds better name to me. Dark Link. Dark Link. There's got to be something. Gain the Bursting Swords talent. Bursting a festering wound deals 25% more damage. Yeah, sure. Let's take it. All the talents. And we got 465 at the shop. So let's see. Chains of Ice strikes an additional target, lasts an additional 3 seconds. Path of Frost increases your movement speed by 30%, which is pretty nice. Grows your death coil, causing it to deal 50% additional damage and healing. That's exactly what we want. Lichborn's cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds when you death strike. Okay, we're definitely getting this death coil one. And then we've got enough for both these anima cells. So let's pick them up and see what we get. Okay, so we have Pheromones. Enemies damaged by death and decay have a chance to cower in place for 3 seconds. Or Bone Harvester. Death Coil afflicts enemies with Bone Harvest, dealing 60% of Death Coil's damage over 5 seconds. Targets killed during Bone Harvest are reanimated as a Risen Skulker or Magus of the Dead? Yes! More minions! Oh, heck yeah. That sounds cool. We're getting somewhere now. Okay, increased critical damage and healing by 20%. I'm in. Okay, so we want to use Death Coil as like kind of an execute now, I guess. And we also want to death grip things to steal their weapons. This is getting interesting, you guys. I'm actually like, this is pretty cool. Lonnie Lewis, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Okay, so let's steal his weapon. Thanks, bro. And then we want to build up power and get close to this and do the... Yeah, so then, yes, we got him as a skulker. For how long? It doesn't have... Does it not have a time limit? Does it not have a time limit? What? What? Oh, snap. Okay. I'm super liking this. I wonder if there's a cap on like how many we can get. Death coil, death coil. Oh, this is so cool. I'm freaking out a little bit. Okay, so we're at 4. Can we get some more? Not yet. Do it. Oh, it does look like we're capped at like... Looks like we're capped at... No, wait. Is it replacing the oldest one? Okay, so we are capped at 5. That's still pretty sick, though. Did we lose one? Maybe they do have a time limit. Yeah, okay, they do have a time limit. So maybe we have to just kill things faster? Let's go. Okay. This was not the place to try to kill things faster. Okay, we're at 5 right now. Dealing frost damage has a chance to break off. Yeah, sure. We'll do that, I guess. I don't know if we have anything that lets us do frost damage right now, but we'll give it a shot. Go, my minions! Okay, so we're at 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, we can't have a bunch. We just have to keep it going because they do drop off. You're not out of range. Let's go. All the minions. Oh, so cool, so cool. Is this Unholy, Chad? Yes, this is Unholy. And I got a very interesting power. Ah! Oh, man, I almost got hit by that. Let's go! Fire chains! Absolutely wrecked. Okay, this got a little bit interesting because now you're like incentivized to like just keep going, keep pressing, and try to get as many of the like minions as you can from this ability. I am not paying attention to those axes at all, man. Let's go. I don't care. Give me your weapon. Come here. Get over here. Fire chains. Oh, anima power. Your leech is increased, but your shadow damage is reduced. That sounds bad. Path of Frost increases movement speed. Yeah, we'll do that, I guess. And then what do we get from this one? We'll take the freed souls. Go faster makes me think of Sonic the Hedgehog. Absolutely. Just max my Unholy DK. I'm going to love this. Yeah, this is actually really cool. you know, you're coming in a little bit late to have seen the build, but basically this Unholy Pact talent just makes it so that you get a big fire chain between yourself and your ghoul, and it's like, it's such a fun talent. It's a new talent for Shadowlands, and man, I just love it. All right, we got to ramp back up here. All right, let's do that. All right, we're ramping back up. Give me your weapon. Okay, we can go ahead and do our shield next to the mall rats. You can't disengage from me. All right, power, 5% mastery. All the ghouls. Let's gather them up. Come here. It's fire chain time. Baby. Oh, it's an Azurite trait. Gotcha. Okay. You and your minions have 10% haste while in your death and decay. Increase your stats, but you're no longer able to jump. I don't care about jumping. Feels slow on a death knight anyway. Let's just go. Oh, we have a bunch. I was like, where are all my minions? We just have a bunch of archers, actually. I should be using my transformation a lot more for the fire chain stuff, but I just like, I don't know. I'm trying to just keep, you know, go on the minion acquisition, I guess. Pump it up. And I just used my dark transformation. It's messed up. Ooh, we got some took some pretty hefty damage there. All right. So we need purple. Purple, green, blue. Purple, So we want blue. Oh, so we want to change this one to here. Okay, so that one. Oops. There we go. Let's take the Phantasma coming up on the boss floor. It'd be nice to have some extra stuff to spend. What's up, dude? Are you ready to get wrecked by the fire chain? Too good. Let's see. Let's do enemies within 15 yards have their cast speed reduced. Oh, we got another anima power over here. Let's go grab this. Glad I saw that. Okay, we'll do the Phantasma Shield. I've got the Gargoyle as well that I should be using. We're gonna pop all the cooldowns on this boss. We've got Army of the Dead. We've got Apocalypse. Yeah, we're just going to do all the things. It's going to be disgusting. I think they converted it to a talent for Shadowlands. Yep, sounds about right. I was debating whether to play my DK in Shadowlands. This is making me think that I should. What was the other consideration? Also, Athene, welcome to the chat. And yeah, you said, is it the same as the Hell Chains Azerite trait? Hell Chains! Yeah, okay, cool. I'm digging it. So we've got 588. We can pick up a couple of plundered anima cells. We've got Death and Decay Radius, Summon Gargoyle, cooldowns reduced, radius of our stuff is increased. We're just going to get the 2 anima cells. And then we do have enough for a couple other things, but let's see what we get from these first. So we've got 300 Phantasma, or Fleshcraft increases your strength by 8% while the shield holds. That sounds kind of cool. Fleshcraft only lasts 15 seconds, but when it is consumed or expired, it explodes for 200% of the shield's initial value as shadow damage to all nearby enemies. Or mind freezing a spell cast activates Icebound Fortitude. I think we're going to take that one. I don't see the value of the Fleshcraft against a boss. Like, I could see that as we get further into the dungeon. And if I was going past, like, floor 6, I might pick that up. Let's go versatility. I think... Well, let's do some cooldown reduction. That's good enough. All right, we're going to pop... Like I said, we're going to pop all the cooldowns here. I had a feeling it was going to be the eyeball. I really did. Okay, so let's go. Boom. 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 We're going to go ahead and get our fire chains going right away. Holding in for the shield there. Oh, the beam. The beam, he's like hitting it straight at us. Okay, dude, chill out. There we go. I wanted to interrupt that stuff so I could get the focused... Oh, man, that dude is wrecking me with that. Like, I've never actually gotten hit by that so much on other... Yeah, what the heck? That is the first time he's actually, like, hyper-targeted me on any character. That's weird. I feel like that was a bug because when he does that beam, normally he does a circle around the room. And so if you get hit by it, he keeps spinning. But on that, it was like he hit me and then just stayed there. And there was no way for me to get out of the beam. I also just blew all my cooldowns, so that's going to make this more interesting, I guess. We do have anti-magic zone, which I guess could help. All right, let's go ahead and we'll just start getting this up again. Focus Blast, we want to interrupt that and give ourselves Icebound Fortitude. Go here. I think that's just what we're going to have to do, man, is like when he does that, this, see, look at that. He shouldn't be pointing that right here. Yeah, like he shouldn't be focusing that beam on me that way. The Icebound Fortitude thing is going to help as long as we can interrupt. I need to do some death strikes here and get some heals back. Okay, we got Focus Blast coming in again. We can interrupt with our pull. Aerial strikes. Let's get that out of the way. Oof. Okay, that could be trouble. That could really be trouble. Okay, we got him with the fire chain. Yeah, that's not the way that boss is supposed to behave. That's a little bit ridiculous, like, for him to just hold that beam on me like that. I want to bug report that. Let's see. Unlike in previous fights, when he cast... What was the name of that skill? Ocular Beam. Okay. Beam. He did not rotate, but instead focused on me for the entire duration, and I couldn't do anything to counter it or avoid the damage. I mean, the only reason that I actually lived in that fight is because I dropped anti-magic zone on the initial beam, and so I deflected that, and then he didn't cast it a whole bunch of times. He only cast it like 2 or 3 times, and I took the damage from it, but because I was able to avoid the first one with the anti-magic zone and then focused a little bit more on healing myself up with Death Strike, that's really why I was able to beat him that time. And that last little thing there was kind of like luck. I hit the fire chains and my ghoul just happened to be on the other side of him, so we hit him with the damage and finished him off, because he probably would have finished me off with the I-beam if that hadn't been the case. Gain the Army of the Damned talent. Grow an extra Abomination limb and allows your Abomination limb to grab enemies from up to 40 yards away. Or Icebound Fortitude unleashes an Ancient Drake, freezing all nearby enemies for 12 seconds and dealing frost damage. And we just got... What was the anima power we just got? Mind freezing a spell, cast Icebound Fortitude. I want to see if this synergy like actually works. If it's like... If we mind freeze the spell, do we get Icebound Fortitude and that summons the dragon? It should work that way. But I want to find out for sure. So I need to find someone who's going to be casting a spell real quick. I just want to confirm if it works or not. Yeah, it does work. Oh man, that is absolutely sick, because normally you could only bust that out, you know, when your Icebound Fortitude cooldown is up, which is 3 minutes. Like once every 3 minutes, but with this, It's once every 15 seconds if you interrupt a spell. That's actually disgusting. That's pretty sick. Oh, that is so good. I love that synergy. Man. Oh, that's awesome. Now I just want to keep doing that. That's such a cool spell effect too. And I still got the thing where if I kill something, I get to resurrect a ghoul. Oh man, this is a loop that I could see myself playing like pretty addictively. Right? It's like, please, please, someone cast something, anything. I don't care. Just shadow stab? What's that? I don't think so. You're gonna get roasted by a frost drake. Oh, that is disgusting. Sean! Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I'll buy your lunch tomorrow. Cast something. Cast something. I dare you. Shadows. Oh, that is so good. I love it. I love it. Man, that is. Oh, I want to keep playing this run. Like that. Prior to this, it's like you know, whatever. Now that I have this like constantly resummonable ice dragon, I'm like, yes, let's go. And this is the tile set that I hate too, which is kind of funny. So it looks like the Guardians, okay, they get roasted. Guys, how sick is that? That's amazing. Let's see, I gotta catch up to you guys. Going Demon Hunter, and Athene says, normally made healer, shaman, druid, but I was debating Demon Hunter or DK to have a tankier option. Mobility is king when you can't fly. Yeah, that is very true, and I can never fly. Let's pull the whole group. Let's pull the whole crew. I don't care. Because we're gonna roast them. Roast them. No, I used it too early. Okay, that's fine. We'll just use fire chains. What's that? What's that? Getting destroyed anyway? That's right. Hey, come here. Wait until your buddies get here. Wow. Oh, I still have the fire chain going. Cast something. No, shadow stab. Ah. Yeah, this loop is dope. This run got disgusting, actually. My wife said my face is disgusting. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. You married me, so... Cast something! Do it! Do it! They're not giving me the satisfaction. Can't counter throw spear, unfortunately. Come on, I know you cast your shadow stab. Do it. Oh, he's already dead. And this is just gross. Ooh, the Ascendants cast something. They cast like a fear. Right? 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 Dude, how are you gonna die so fast? You're ruining my dragon summoning. Oh, what is the point? This is starting to shred really hard. Ooh, Binder, you gotta cast something. There we go. Thank you. Scout. Come on, Scout. Cast your throw spear crap. What about you? Anything? Shadow stab? Don't think so. Oh man. I just want to keep this going. I want to look over at chat because I know you guys are talking to me, but... Oh, what do we get? Sure, dealing physical damage has a chance to confuse the target and make them fight for you. Wait, there's a pinning. Yeah, that's what I want. Make me waste my Wraith Walk. Let's go, my minions. Guardian. That's what we want. Cast something, Guardian. You are dead. Oh my goodness, you are dead. No, Shadow Stab, but I didn't get there in time. Shadow Stab? Yes. Okay. Whoa, what is this? That is a huge... What? How do I open that? Is this one of the ones where you have to get the key? I think it's one of the ones where you have to get a key. Okay. Okay, this is one of the few runs that I've actually just wanted to keep playing, but I'm not going to do that. Don't you dare. I was like, you're about to ambush me. I swear. Yeah, so here's the thing about that, right? So on that particular run, like, what would my opinion be on Unholy as a whole, right? I still think Unholy is, like, pretty good. Not crazy exciting. But I just happened to get the right combination of anima powers to get something that was really crazy. But I think what you have to consider is, like, on average, how interesting are the anima powers? And I think that Unholy actually had a couple of really good ones there. And it was more the synergy between the two that turned it into a good run. Because if you think about it, I had to get the Mind Freeze casts Icebound Fortitude, which on its own is kind of like, okay, that's nice. You get some damage reduction and immunity to stun if you interrupt a cast, right? Okay. Or I got the other power, which is when you cast Icebound Fortitude, you summon the dragon, which is cool, but you can only do that every 3 minutes. Like, if you look at those separately, they're not that interesting. But when you combine the two, and it's like, oh, if I cast Mind Freeze, I get Icebound Fortitude, and then that triggers the dragon, all of a sudden, you can do this dragon stuff every 15 seconds. And now those two powers came together to make something that's actually just really fun and really sick. And that is what I like the most about what's going on in Torghast, is I'm looking for a couple of things, right? Like, are there powers that make what I just do interesting, more interesting, that change things up? Like, interrupt a spell, get Icebound Fortitude. It's not the most thrilling thing in the world. You're interrupting and getting some defense. Okay, but it still gives you a bonus to an ability. But the thing above that, that next tier that I feel like really pushes some of the specializations to the next level, is when those abilities start to interact together in order to give you some crazy kind of like combination that not only can you not get outside of Torghast, but you can't get in Torghast unless you happen to get those right combos. And that kind of stuff, like, that was so sick at the end, like being able to do that stuff and then like summoning the minions, and like, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I think I liked that the most out of all the Death Knight specs that I played. I liked Blood the least. Blood was kind of boring with the anima powers that I got, right? I could have gotten other anima powers that might have made it a little bit more interesting. Like that exact combination that we just saw is something that's available to all Death Knight specializations, because they all have access to Mind Freeze. They all have access to Icebound Fortitude. And so that combo can exist. Cam the Turtle. Turtle Power. How's it going? Where's the Frost Death Knight Ultimate gameplay? That is a stream or two ago. I did Frost Death Knights. Yeah, I think 2 streams ago. 2 or 3. 6 hours later, he realizes he has to go to work. That's fairly accurate. All right, so you guys, we are coming up on finishing out the last few specs here on Torghast. The ones that I have left, so Death Knight is totally done. We've got Prot Warrior, Arcane Mage. We did Resto Druid, so Druid's done. We've got Outlaw Rogue, Destruction Warlock, Beastmaster Hunter, and Restoration Shaman. And if I have the time, I'm actually going to replay an additional Rogue run because I felt like I did a really poor job showcasing Rogue the last time I did it. Like, an incredibly unfair job showcasing Rogue. And honestly, part of that is because Rogue just has not been very interesting to me. It's it's the class I'm the least excited about in Shadowlands. Not because I don't like Rogue. I mained Rogue in Warlords of Draenor, but it just feels like Rogue is very much like the same as it has been for... I can't even remember. I don't, like, to me in my head, like, Warlords of Draenor Rogue was the exact same as this because there's no giant points in I mean, the last thing that I feel like was a major shakeup for Rogue is they changed combat to Outlaw and gave you a gun. If I have the time, I want to do an additional Rogue run and just kind of like make up for the crappy one. I did it on the tile set in enemy combo that I hate, and that just made it even worse. I think if I had gone out and reset it and done a different one, it would have gone over a lot better too. So we have 6 definite specializations that we still have left to do, possibly a 7th. So you guys, I'll be back here for another stream tomorrow at roughly the same time, about 8:30 p.m. Central. If you want to tune in for that, I usually pick a spec or two that I want to do and then let the viewers vote on the other one that they want to see. We are going to split up Warrior and Rogue so that I've got a melee class to play both days. I think what we'll do is we'll do Rogue tomorrow. We'll do Outlaw Rogue tomorrow. And then that way, if I do have extra time on Thursday, we can do the additional Rogue run. But if not, we'll do Warrior. That way I'm not doing 2 Rogue runs in the same video. You guys don't forget to check out all the links in the description below. I got the links to my Torghast playlist with even more runs, links to Shadowlands beta footage and live streams if you want to check those out. Got the Discord, 70 plus members and going strong. Pretty fun. Check that out. No like requirements to join or anything like that. Got my Twitch channel, which is where I stream stuff that isn't World of Warcraft. That's coming back live next month. Also have a link to Patreon, and Patreon is getting a massive upgrade in September, and I'm going to be doing a lot of additional live stream content for Patreon supporters. I actually do a lot of bonus content streaming on Discord, like testing and hanging out and all that kind of stuff as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to check out the Patreon. It's the best way to monetarily support the channel if that's what you want to do, because they take the least of your money away from me. So check that out. That's also where you get all the perks. So definitely the best way to support the channel if you want to support that way. If you can't support that way, likes, comments, subscribes, hitting that bell, all that kind of good stuff definitely helps too. If you're looking for a guild for Shadowlands and you want to join someone like myself who just like plays the game for fun, tests things, wants to push myself and discover new builds and try to do the best I can with what I have, I've got guilds set up on the US servers. We're on Proudmoore, Horde, and Alliance side. You can hop on there, hit the guild finder, and search for Tsetzuko Alliance or Tsetzuko Horde and request an invite, and I'll get those sent out to you. We're going to be practicing playing specs and classes, doing a ton of Torghast, getting into Mythic Plus, and doing legacy content for the sweet bling. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to check that out. If you're on the EU side, I'm kind of working on some plans for over there, but I don't want to promise anything. I've done that in the past and I've regretted it, but you're on my mind. So, all right. My wife was yelling something at me. I don't know what she said, but I'll go find out. You guys, thanks for tuning in. Sean, once again, appreciate it, man. I'll see ya. And yeah, if you're a Patreon, I might jump into the Discord channel and hang out there for a little bit before I got to crash for work. So I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. roughly 8:30 p.m. Central, back for at least another 3 Torghast streams, including the Outlaw Rogue, and we'll probably vote on the other ones. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you're having fun in whatever it is that you're doing, and as always, I'll see you on the next stream.